Good morning and welcome back to the zombie apocalypse. And as you can see, we're back at Akron. It's been a couple more days than I initially planned, but we had a severe thunderstorm coming in, and basically, well, coming in on the next 2 or 3 days. So I spent most of the time just, ignoring the weather and making the best of it. And I didn't want to drive across country, and there was really nothing exciting where I thought pressing the record button would be fantastic. One little thing I want to show off though, before we get to checking out what happened to our generator. So we leveled up in animal care. Got to level 5. And after the level up, all I did was one time milking our good milk cow, the Holstein cow. A single action, right? Just one bucket full of milk. She was giving a full bucket, full 10 liters. More than 700 XP from a single action, and that was, I don't know. I probably hadn't milked her in at most 3 days. I think it was 2 days that I hadn't milked. It's insane. We're also swimming in butter, but there are patch notes available for the unstable. The patch is not live yet, but the patch notes are being shared with lots of bug fixes and also some balance changes, including that you now need 5 liters of milk to make butter, no longer just half a liter. So I still think with 1 or 2 cows, you still get enough butter that you more than enough butter than you'd need. But you're no longer going to be literally swimming in that stuff. We have like 50 pieces of butter in the base. But yeah, like the battery bug is fixed, where the batteries constantly lose charge, both car and other batteries, propane torches, yada yada yada. Farming was apparently fixed. So what was happening? Let me actually have a look first. Alright, just 2 or 3 zombies remaining. Other than that, golden. Place is basically clear. Okay, let's get back to it. Do we have a beta? We might need it. Let's just pop some pills. Yo. Anything interesting there at the door? No? Oh. I hope the generator is still running and some of them lose interest and turn around. Like, basically most of the stuff we've seen in this series where we thought, oh, seems unbalanced, this seems janky, probably been fixed. It's basically a little bit too long to actually address all of the patch notes. Ooh. Short blunt level up. Unexpected, but very welcome. There's also no date yet when that patch will hit the unstable branch. So at the moment it's only on an internal test branch. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And I hope I haven't seen anything in the patch notes that would... I mean, I'm not an expert, right? But nothing looks like it would break a safe game. There are a few things where I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if that will actually reach us. For example, the construction worker profession, which we are, will in the future start with 1 level in maintenance. Yeah, well, that is. Isn't it in the combat? There. Which also then gives you, of course, an XP boost to learn maintenance faster. I think there was also something else that construction workers would get. Maybe 1 or 2 levels or so. So I'm not sure if that will retroactively affect us. If not, no big deal. You come in or what? There we go. Now, with it becoming slowly winter, you know, I wouldn't mind a varsity jacket. You might have noticed already that I've donned the lumberjack shirt again. It's also getting a little bit chilly. We also have another thunderstorm coming in. So I was just saying, we just had a thunderstorm that forced me inside for a couple days. I think in like 4 or 5 days we have another thunderstorm coming in. So that is actually hungry. Let's get the quarter of that stew. Brought some food along. I also stopped by the by our tomato and potato farm on the corner, and I think I got the last of the remaining potatoes and tomatoes that were still on the field. But yeah, the plan here is clear out as much as possible near that generator and then explore the rest of that building. So on normal school buildings, you always also had like bookshelves in the classrooms. Not sure if it's going to be any different here in a college. Well, we're gonna find out. I'm curious to see if the whole town is this highly populated, or if it's really just here having the college and the fire station next to each other. And maybe the gas station, which are always kind of somewhat populated points of interest in any city. Any city that has one. The other thing I was thinking, we have our little safe house here. I kind of want a generator for that. I think it's far enough off that it won't attract anybody. And kind of every night at like 10, or nowadays even earlier. Can you dismantle a calculator? Does that count as an electrical device? It does. Basically, lights go out, and then I'm just sitting in the dark room, fast forwarding time until like 1 a.m. so that I don't wake up too early, since we have the wakeful trade and we only need like 4 hours of sleep, and I should have totally rested after killing these zombies and not pulled the next route. Oh, them is on the roof. Zombie on the Roof, one of my favorite short stories. And he's turning around. That probably means he also turns around. Cool. Oh, we got company down there. Probably like 3 zombies at my car. Alright, unexpected. Make that pour. Makes me a little bit concerned about the safety of our little resting house here. Okay. Could have been some zombies that maybe followed me as I was hightailing it out with all the books. It's really become a habit of mine now, you know, when we're having to rest that often, to then just use the time to also read a book. Okay, there was another one here on the field that I just saw. Now it could just be that when we left this area here, right, the game doesn't constantly simulate the generator running. It remembers there are X amount of zombies in the area, right, and they were in this zone, and then maybe over time it redistributes them a little bit, you know, spreads them out a little bit, and as we got back into the area, the game realized again, oh yeah, there's a generator running, and everybody got attracted again, but those that were spread too far away already didn't get caught in its radius again, if you will. Right. What scares me a little bit is that we only always see like a portion, right? We don't see how many are inside the building on the other side of that wall. Hey, that was a little bit of a miss-swing on my end there. That looked a little bit closer than I would like it to have. I don't think it was close at the end of the day. We still get out of breath like 10, 12 zombies, which is a little bit, you know, considering we have fitness 9 and shotgun now level 8. I don't seem to remember that always being the case when we were playing with shotgun characters before. And it's not muscle strain, right? It's the good old out of breath mechanic. Alright, let's take another rest, read another few pages, maybe have a look at the gas station. I mean, looks clear in that direction. It could also be, again, I don't know how long I need to rest, actually, to fully regain my endurance. Maybe we're just cutting it too short. Certainly will help. Getting some quick kills in here. Yes, unusual. Not one-shotting a zombie on the ground. Oh, what's that? Spear? Spear with a steak knife. That is not necessarily my choice of weapon here. Maybe we can find a varsity jacket inside, in the lockers. Because I feel like they used to have like the best kinda. They don't have any negatives. They give a little bit of bite and scratch defense. Decent insulation, but not too much, so you're not heating up. You know, nice little autumn clothing. Late summer, autumn. Early winter. I should have rested. Why am I pulling again? Okay, just the two of you. Just the two of you. Yeah. Right. Eat the rest of us too. Get a little rest in. Cooking pot. I'm just nowadays using the cooking pot because I kind of don't like the whole put it into bowls and now you have 2 extra bowls in the house. It's like, okay, it's getting a little bit old. But that's also fixed in the next patch whenever it comes out. Now let's go like until 20. Maybe we can pull this direction to not be in the stinky zone. Still so many. Did I just pack the beta blockers away? Let's grab another one. Oh, right. New claw hammer, please. Something feels odd. That one already turned around again. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're like poor eyesight zombies, a pinpoint hearing, or I was just so I hit on one of the zombies that looked interesting. I was surprised it didn't fly off as we were hitting her. I wanted to check what kind of special head that is. Yeah, imagine now doing something like this, clearing a POI like this with zombie respawn on. Like, if you've not been here for 3 days, 10% of the zombies return. Basically not doing anything else. We have Mason's troubles. By the way, Masonry chisel in the patch notes, more common in loot. That was listed as a fix. It was so broken that it wasn't showing up enough. Just rustling in the wind here, or are you hiding a zombie? Should sit down in the stinky zone. Sit down here. Hey, but it really looked as if we were getting close to clear here. Didn't see anyone else except for the last 3 guys we pulled. No, never mind, there's always another zombie. As the saying goes. But maybe really just one more. And another one. And another one. Alright. Get our flashlight out. So that's the kind of stuff I was hoping for. It's like random bookshelves in random rooms. Random zombies that are hard of hearing in the hallways. We can't be completely reckless. Not that I would ever. That's not in range. So much for bookshelves in the classrooms. So far, I've seen a very wide variety of classrooms. So I'm not gonna take this as the every classroom looks like this thing, but maybe the downstairs classrooms look like this. Okay, let's check the eastern side of the building for today here. I think we've been in this closet. I wonder where that banging is coming from. Been in here. I don't think we've been in this classroom. I'm not sure actually. Oh, this is where the sports gear is. Okay. Or maybe not. Not sure what's up with the green paint. That's the ladies' bathroom. Like all this fighting 100 zombies outside of the generator, that's fine. Single zombie in the bathroom. Too much for my poor heart. I feel like we should probably pick up a few of those non-skill books that we were seeing here. Check the lockers. Anything? Really pick up some of the CDs so we have some music to play when we're stuck inside during bad weather or so. I know. So much to loot. So little carry capacity. Let's check out this place here. Is this kind of computer lab? Staff room? That zombie that was stuck there the whole time? Disappeared? Ooh. Some cereal? Oops. Better food than many of the kitchens we found so far. Hidden locker that can't be reached. Okay. As much as I hated this here, I want to see what's up in here. So this is just one single room. Tea beer bottles. Yeah, no, right. Shovel. Okay, I'm not gonna go through, you know, Just making sure I found everything and look for every single book again. I'm just gonna trust that last time I did actually look at everything, pick up everything we needed. It's a good amount of electrical XP if I want to take the time here. Nobody left his jacket in his locker. I'm very disappointed here. You're kind of stuck there, aren't you? Can I hit you? That's gonna annoy me a lot, since I kinda rely on the hearing. Like somebody's downstairs at the Jenny again. Hey, more cereal. I'll be right with you. I'm getting my hopes up here with big bookshelves and what is cereal and notes. I mean, a lot of cereal, like holy crap. As if we had weight problems. We fix them all with a visit to the school. Not like we have 500 pieces of butter that we can eat. Alright, if I remove this table, you shouldn't be able to get out, right? Can I not drop this? Fairly certain I can hit you. Oh, and I can get in. Doesn't that mean you could have gotten out? Let's not think too hard about that one. Alright, there are books in this. Fairly certain we have tracking too. It's fairly certain enough for me? Absolutely not. Welding to we have like 5,000 time correction fluid. Tracking is also something we need to test out at some point. Like there's a whole new system now where you basically go in foraging mode through the map and you find animal tracks. Yeah, all that good stuff. Also realized that it's 11. It's the bathroom, according to the game. I don't think that's intended. Okay. Hang on, what was this here? A lever tool roll. Clawhammer and an orb. Now that kind of feels really cool. Cool. You can flop it on the table and then unroll it, and oh, here are my tools. Which one do I use today, Mr. Bond? Okay. It's super dark. Well, does it make a difference if it's dark outside? If we're having to use a flashlight inside anyway? Probably not. Only concern is that there's a zombie. Oh, that's actually not my only concern. My main concern is how much battery do we have left in that flashlight? Okay. Please be an actual bookshelf and not just more cereal. Okay. And I got what I was asking for, but I'm still disappointed. Out of range? Okay, there's not really anything in these shops. Coming back here, it's just gonna be more bathrooms. It's a lot of sounds downstairs. Yeah, I think we're getting to this part of the building, side of the building we've not been close to, and that's been maybe outside of the sound range. It's past midnight. I think it's time to call in a retreat for today. And I'm actually gonna go out the back. Run past that generator. Alright, that was a very long day here. Let's make sure this is actually turned off. So his front lights are not doing a fantastic job. Holy crap. Worst headlights I've ever seen. Well, or have I actually seen them? Because I barely can see them. Anyway. Home sweet home away from home. I hope that this is not like thunderstorm in 5 days, but we're gonna start raining early and it's gonna be asshole weather for the next 4 days. This is some darkness orientation here. Look at that. Made it all the way to the bed without turning on the light, without wasting a second of the battery charge. Have a look. 80 going down. I think I earned myself a quarter of the roast here. That I'm gonna fast forward time for another hour here. Maybe not. Getting sleepy, then we're sleeping. Right, looks like it's no longer raining. I don't know if I trust this. But we're gonna listen to the weather report and head out. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get through that school. It seemed like there was a huge ton of zombies, but single day, continuous fighting, and we got through it. I'm fairly certain next day there's just going to be a few stragglers, like 20, maybe 30 zombies in the rest of the building. We can get through the rest of the rooms and probably work on the post office. But all of that is going to be in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.